Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Samphorea and welcome back to Mage Quest. So, I have been doing a bit of gardening outside. As you can see, the alder trees are gone. And if you look here, this is exactly what I was talking about last episode. So, just taking down those 3 alder trees has knocked like 200 altar power off the altar. So, having, you know, the natural stuff around, the trees, the plants really does help with your altar power. But anyway, I hope you're all having an amazing day. I am just here smelting all of this stuff. I did go ahead and get some lapis, so actually, because I was too busy gardening to actually pick any of it up, let's grab some lapis. And what I like to try and do with witchery is, generally when I make stuff, I try to make a couple of it, because usually you either need it again for the same recipe, or you know, you're definitely going to need it for a different recipe. So I like to try and do a couple of them. So let's put those in there. And as you can see, it's now working. There's a little bit of smoke coming off the top. Across the front here, the 4 bottles have appeared because there's 4 slots. You're not necessarily always going to get 4 different things, but sometimes you do. And this will continue and will carry on doing what it's doing. I don't think there's a way to make it go faster, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. So let's pop these in and these away. So we found some rowan berries as well from the rowan tree that I was cutting down, so that was exciting. So we are still on our quest to get some white ritual chalk. We do need the golden chalk as well, because that goes in, that's what makes the centre of the ring, of the circle, for the circle magic. We need the white chalk for that. And we're going to need the purple chalk eventually, but again you need white chalk for that. And to make the red chalk, you need white chalk for that. So we're going to need quite a few of these. That's why I'm making a couple. Now we've got the Tear of the Goddess going. The next thing we need to make is gypsum, which is a foul fume, quick lime and clay. So foul fume is just smelting any kind of log. And quick lime is just wood ash in a crafting table. There you go, there's a quick lime. So I do have some acacia. I believe acacia will make foul fume. I think any of the vanilla saplings do. Please excuse me, my chair decided it wanted to fall down. Oh, there we go, there's a foul fume. It also makes charcoal. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to make 2 sets. Oh, look, this makes foul fume. And it makes whiff of magic. That's really exciting. I didn't know it did that. That's cool. Okay, so we'll get that going. That's going along nicely. Got some slime balls from that as well, which is pretty cool. Let's quickly go out and chop these down. I love this axe so much. I'm actually recording this pretty much straight after the last episode. I just did some gardening and mining, like I said, and then continuing to record because honestly, I know I keep saying it, but I love this mod so much, and because it's not kind of like, I think it's not being updated past 1.7, so I haven't been able to play it for ages. So now I'm playing it again. I've got the bug, and I just want to play it all the time. But hey ho. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you was these glint weeds. Now, they haven't really spread, but they usually start spreading. And they're actually pretty good light sources, and I can't remember what you do with them. There is something I think that you have to make using glint weeds, but yeah, they're a pretty good light source actually, and again, that's something that I put around the altar to give it some more power. Now, let's see if this is done. It is. Awesome. We need another gypsum. So we're just going to keep it going. Pop that in there because we actually need 4 gypsum, because I'm going to make 2 sets of the white chalk, just because obviously we need it for other stuff, so I might as well. But we can make 1 load now, so let's grab the white chalk. Oh no, I put the thing away. There. So, white chalk. Why isn't that working? Oh, I don't have the... Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, I had to put it in there. Oh my... No, I don't need that. I need the wood ash. That was right. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. Okay. There we go. 2 white ritual chalk, which is amazing. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to want to do is make this golden chalk. So we need you and... Oh, I used my gold last time. Okay, so I got that and I filled it up. Let's get you and one of you. Now, when I've tried to do this before, we haven't had enough altar power. So, what we're going to do is actually... I just remembered that I think we need more altar power than this. So, let's make something that's going to help. So we can make a chalice, which is an attuned stone. An attuned stone, 2 gold ingots, and some nuggets. So I will get all that together. Okay. So we need a bucket of lava, and we need a whiff of magic. So we go whiff of magic, diamond, bucket of lava. It even takes the bucket, which isn't very fair. I don't think, anyway. And there we go, a chalice. So if we look on this altar, it has 964 altar power. It's being used because it's doing this. So it's got 964 altar power. If we plonk this on here, it now has 1928. So that's added like 1,000 altar power, which is amazing. I really need to make one of those. Actually, I think there's one spare in the house. The potion shelf thing that we have in here, those, if I remember rightly, those fumes can go on it. And that would be extremely helpful. As would some of the shelves. It's kind of like, again, the setup that I had in Baycraft, but it's one that seems to work. I think they can go on here. Be really handy if they could. Okay, I'm full. Yes, they can. Awesome. It's going to make things a lot easier. Okay, is that all of them? I think so. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Let's eat. So the other thing that we can make to go on there is a candelabra, which is another attuned stone. Goodness, we're going through these buckets and lava. Oh, hang on. One of those, please. Whiff of magic, stone, bucket of lava. Oh, wrong way around. There we go. And then we need some torches and some iron, which we have. So let's just check before we put it on. 2,288, which means, yeah, I was about to say, I bet that alder tree is grown. Pop this on. And this takes it to 2,000. Oh. Oh, it's times 3. Okay. So the chalice adds altar power. The candelabra makes the recharge 3 times as quick. So that's very exciting. So I don't know if that's enough, but we're going to try anyway. So we've chucked in a mandrake root, a gold nugget, and a piece of chalk. And it's doing its thing. And no, there's not enough power. You see the black smoke? That might be because this hasn't charged fully yet. We will see. Might just because there isn't enough. So, oh yep, it's spreading now. The glintweed's spreading. Awesome. Pop those down. Those give it a little tiny bit extra. What we could do with doing is actually planting a tree up here, possibly, if we can. You want trees as close to where we are as possible, really. One there, maybe. One here. One here. And it's just all the little things like this that are really going to help. The altar. Let's bring a few more of these over here. Maybe one there. Awesome. I don't have any more some stuff away. There we go. Okay, so that's full now. And this has still got the dark smoke. I'm sure last time I actually had to move the setup outside to get it to work. But we'll see if we can get it going here. I'm going to grab some bone meal and plant stuff. There is like wikis and stuff you can find online that will tell you how much altar power you need to do it, but I didn't look, and I remember this being an issue last time. Come on, trees. We need to create a little grove. Oh, okay. Well, let's see how much this has given it. Not much more. It must just like the old trees. I might move this outside then. See if we can bucket this up. Ooh. Okay, so we can. So I wonder if we can put it back in when we've done. I will grab all of this and I will set this up outside, and I will be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so I have set the altar up outside, and it is a little bit more, really not much more, like 100. And then I remembered that in Baycraft we put a wither skull on it, and that made it go absolutely crazy. We don't have a wither skull yet, I don't think, but we do have a skeleton skull, and if I put that on there, it bumps it up to 3,600. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that is going to be enough. Now let's see. No, so, oh no, there is one. I saw it. Okay, so we need this. Just have to hope that we don't set anything on fire. I don't think we will. Let's put you there. We'll get rid of this because I want to be able to poke it. This is going to be really, really quick because we just need to get this to work. So hopefully it will. Ah, no! It is setting everything on fire, no! Okay. Oh! Is it going to do it? It looks like it's going to do it. Yes! Okay, okay. Quickly put that out. Oh, set the whole thing on fire. Right, let's just check nothing else is on fire. Nope, nope, we are good. Awesome! So now we have the golden chalk. So I think we need like maybe 3,000 altar power. I'm not too sure. But that's why I said that we are going to be keeping, you know, one of the, at least an altar outside. Seemed to make sense to do that. We don't really need this right now, so we'll do that. We'll leave him here for now. And I'll just sort this out. I thought I'd turned fire spread off, but obviously not. Let's light this. I think I'm going to have to do that because obviously I do need to go out there to do this. Oh, I got slowness, of course. I forgot about that. So what happens as well sometimes when you do some of the things with the cauldron is that you will get like side effects from doing it. What you can do is you can kind of, right, so there's different ways you can do these things with the cauldron. One of the ways that you can bring down the amount of altar power that you need, rather than buffing this up as much as you can bring down the cost, and to do that you use the magic circles. However, obviously the more magic circles you have, or the kind of more dangerous ones using, for example, the infernal red chalk, you will get different side effects, and I remember on Baycraft getting quite a few of those. So let's do a circle. So I'm going to put a white one in the centre. I've already marked all of these out so that I know where exactly to put them and how much room I needed. It makes it a lot easier. Chalk does have a durability, you don't just get it forever. And I wanted to show you something. So I made a circle talisman. And what circle talisman is it's a diamond, some gold ingots and some gold nuggets. And basically with it you can pick up any circle that you've put down. So rather than me having to destroy this, and the easiest way to destroy these ritual glyphs is with a broom, rather than me having to do that, I can put this down, put a piece of redstone down and click it, and it'll use the power from the altar to put this circle into this circle talisman, and then I can put it down wherever I want. And I could keep, like, I could do one of each circle and keep them on a shelf in there, and then every time I need one I can just pop them out and use them rather than having to redraw them and destroy them all the time. Now, somewhere in here there should be charge the tunestone. I can't quite remember what it's called. So this book shows you basically everything. Cook food, grow a forest, call forth a demon. Goodness gracious. So we've got a circle talisman that we're trying to... Ooh, curses. Removing curses, corrupt poppet. I'm not too sure what is underneath. Oh! Wow, okay. I literally just accidentally stopped on the one we needed. So Rite of Binding pulls the circle into the talisman. Circle talisman and redstone, and we need an altar power of 1000, which we definitely have. So all you need to do, I don't have a magnet on, is drop that in there, and then right click on the centre. It'll take them in, and then it does it. So there we go. There is our circle talisman, and as you can see it says small ritual on it, because that is exactly what circle is in there. So that's very awesome. So the next thing that we are going to want to make, we're going to want to start making, is these. So these are the witch's robes, and we're definitely going to want to do these. So what these do is, on some of the brews that we make in the cauldron, if we're wearing witch's robes, there is a percentage chance that we will get a second brew. So basically, like, some of the brews can give you like 1 to 4 output, if that makes sense. So you make the brew, and then there is a chance that you could get one kind of bottle of the brew back, or there is a chance you could get like 3 or 4. And this hat, for example, there is a robe as well. So this hat gives you another 35% chance of second brew. The robes give you, again, 35% chance of a second brew. But the robes as well, if you read them, creepers will ignore the wearer, which I think is an amazing kind of like secondary feature to that. So to make this we need golden thread, glowstone and impregnated leather. To make the golden thread we need a spinning wheel, and to make the impregnated leather it is leather with diamond vapour and whiff of magic. So we need a diamond and an oil of vitriol, which we do have some of that. I'm not too sure how many it makes. Let's... Okay, so we get 4, so we do need a couple of those. And I've only got 1 diamond. It looks like this is picking up from the altar outside, which is really helpful. And then we need a spinning wheel. So we need 4 item frames, an attuned stone, some wool and some planks. So I will get all that ready and then I will show you in a second. Okay, so there is the spinning wheel. We'll put it right there, and again it uses altar power to do its magic. So what do we need? We need a hay bale and some more whiff of magic. We're running pretty low on that, so I do have... is it the rowan trees that make whiff of magic? Oops, I thought it was the birch trees. But that's okay, we always need some of that. So if I pop that in the bottom, we can go ahead and go and get some hay bales, and then we can get that going. Okay, and boom, there we go. So how many do we get? Oh, we get 3. Oh, well, we didn't need any more with the magic. That's okay. But we needed some more for the witch's robes. Okay, so we need to make this impregnated leather. So we definitely need more whiff of magics. Come on. So the other thing we could make is a filtered fume funnel, which again is just a fume funnel. And a fume filter, which is a charged attuned stone. Now I did see somewhere in here, rite of charging. Charges an attuned stone. So we need an attuned stone, glowstone dust, redstone, wood ash, and quicklime. So we've got glowstone dust. We need to make another attuned stone. Put this all in here. So we've got those. We needed wood ash. We needed quicklime. And let's put those away. What was the other thing? Wood ash, quicklime, and a piece of redstone, which I believe we do have. Awesome. So if we grab this, we will need our ritual chalk because we do need the bigger circle. But if we right click that on here, there we go, puts it all out. We can put this around here. I really need to make a broom just in case we do misplace any of like that. See? What did I say? To make a broom, let's have a quick look. A broom. Yeah, oh, I don't think we have any hawthorn saplings. No, we don't. That's the one tree that we're missing. Just have to break it with a book. There we go. Okay. So, wanted 2,000 auto power. Let's just check. Yeah, we've got plenty. So we want that, 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 and that. Oh, no. Unknown rite. Attuned stone, glowstone dust, redstone, wood ash, quicklime. Oh! Oh, it is quicklime. Stop giving me it back. There we go. No. No! That's the only problem sometimes, is that you do end up picking them up. But there we go! There's like our first big proper ritual. That was really cool. And if we check this, oh, it's keeping up pretty nicely. Awesome! That's very exciting. So, what did we need the tuned stone? Oh, the other, yeah, I remember now. Okay, so we need some glass and some iron and some other bits and bobs. Okay, so if we go glass, glass, charged attuned stone, which looks really cool. We get a fume funnel. And then if we grab the iron bars, a bucket of lava, we're already down to 1 bucket of lava. That's so funny. And then, oh, should have remembered that that doesn't work. We've lost so many buckets today. It's unbelievable. They just, everything uses buckets. It doesn't give them you back. There we go. There is the filtered fume funnel, which looks very cool with the purple on the top. And hopefully from that we should get like 100% chance. Now I forgot that when you do the diamond vapor thing, it does give you 2, which is awesome. So let's have a quick look. It's 4 pieces. How many do we need to make a witch's hat? 4. We've got quite a lot of golden thread. And there we go! Oh my goodness. Our ears poke through it. That is the cutest thing. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. That is so cute. So now we will have an extra 35% chance of getting a brew. Can't really make the robes until we get a creeper heart, which is pretty rare. So I'm going to go and see if we have one in there. If not, we're going to have to go and make an Arthana, which is a little sword that increases the chance of you getting them from creepers, and we'll have to do some creeper hunting but we will see if we've been lucky enough to grab one already. So I hope you have all enjoyed this episode. I know it's been a bit all over the place, but I hope you were able to follow it okay. If you have enjoyed the episode, please like, comment and subscribe to become a Sparkle. Let me know what you think of Witchery so far. It is a bit kind of confusing sometimes, and it is a little bit grindy, you know, you kind of get in a hole, but once you've made all the basic stuff, you can definitely start getting on doing some of the really exciting things. And I'm glad we were able to get the chalks and do this really awesome ritual, which I need some redstone to pick up, but we can do that later, unless I have some really quick. Oh, I do. Awesome, let's quickly pick this up. There we go. Now if you ever do any of these rituals wrong, thankfully it doesn't kind of penalise you. It just says either unknown rite, if it's one that it obviously doesn't know what it is, it doesn't know what you've done, or it'll just, you know, it just kind of stops. It's not like, it's a bit more forgiving than Thaumcraft, I find. It's not going to like blow up and start electrocuting you, so that's always nice. But I really, really hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!